Matrixx and Roadshow fans, we are back with another video, and it is 2024. This is the first video on this channel in 2024, so happy new year to everyone. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel. Please become channel members because we have our member live stream every single Friday. You don't want to miss out on that. Well, we're going to start off the first video of 2024 by talking about, the franchise that really kind of kick-started this channel here, Star Wars. Unfortunately, Star Wars is actually run by Disney. So there is Disney Star Wars, and then there's actually the real Star Wars created by George Lucas. There is a massive difference. If anybody tells you it's the same, no, it's not. It is not the same. The content that has been put out, man, it's really turned off a whole bunch of Star Wars fans. I mean, it's so bad right now, the state of Star Wars, that Mike Zero isn't even making Star Wars videos. Making Disney videos, hey, I respect that. I respect the grift. There's a new movie coming out. A Rey Star Wars movie. I believe this movie is going to bomb completely. I have no faith whatsoever. This thing may be so bad, to tell you the truth, that Leslie Headland's The Acolyte may actually be better. That's coming out this year, and I believe that show is going to be a train wreck, guys. But a new woke activist actually has been hired by Kathleen Kennedy to make a Rey movie that's supposed to take place, I believe 15 years after the events of the Rise of Palpatine. Yeah. Apparently, the director, her name is Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy. I believe she's a Pakistani Canadian. She's never actually directed a movie. She makes documentaries. That's it. Obviously, she has not been paying attention to any Star Wars content under Disney. You're going to be stunned, guys, by what she said about this movie here. And really kind of Disney Star Wars in general. This woman doesn't have a clue. But she's right up the alley of Kathleen Kennedy. So let's go ahead and dive into this. Look at this, guys. Daisy Ridley's new Star Wars director says, quote, "It's about time we have a female filmmaker come forward to shape the galaxy far, far away." Let that sink in for a minute, guys. Did she just really say that? Where has she been since 2012 when George Lucas sold the company to Disney? Who is the president of Lucasfilm? That'd be Kathleen Kennedy, who is a woman. She has been in charge of the show for almost going on 12 years now. Kathleen Kennedy. Now, if she's talking about the movies, hey, that's one thing. But even when it came to the movies, guess who actually edited the original Star Wars movie? Oh, that'd actually be George Lucas's wife. His ex-wife, Marcia Lucas. She edited that movie. And when it comes to Disney Star Wars, she definitely has not been paying attention. We just had the train wreck. That was the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, right? Yeah, who was actually directing that? Deborah Chow. It was essentially a movie. It was 8 episodes. Actually longer than the movie, really. Deborah Chow. She is a woman. And she's a quote-unquote woman of color. I hate that term, but you guys get the point. And we just mentioned Leslie Headland. Who's making The Acolyte? She is a woman. Harvey Weinstein's former personal assistant. Don't forget that, okay? Where has she been? And Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy, she actually directed an episode of Ms. Marvel. Ugh. Okay. This is what she told CNN. Quote, "I'm very thrilled about the project because I feel what we're about to create is something very special. We're in 2024 now. And it's about time that we have a woman, or had a woman, come forward to shape a story in a galaxy far, far away. Yeah, she's been asleep at the wheel. Now, Variety here even mentions that, George Lucas, by the way, in case you guys don't notice, you Wolfs out there, he actually said he created Star Wars for little boys. And the thing is, man, Disney has been pandering, to women. Now, there's women that like Star Wars. They don't like it as much as men. And the people that have been showing up to watch their shows, guess what? It's been the men. It hadn't been the women. I mean, that was pretty evident, from the Marvel's disaster when 65% of the tickets sold, it was men. The women were not showing up. And I believe people are really, really fed up, with terrible Star Wars. That's what we have been getting. And this woman is proving that she does not have a clue as to what is going on in a galaxy far, far away. I'm willing to bet she doesn't even know the story of Rey. Actually, people really don't care. She had a terrible backstory, no growth as a character. But anyway, yeah, where has she been? She has fallen asleep at the wheel, man. She doesn't have a clue. And she's going to be directing, creating. She's creating it too, creating a Star Wars movie. And Daisy really, she's playing the good soldier, talking about that in the script, but she's told me what the story is interesting, blah, 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 typical corporate stuff. Okay? I already said it, man. I am not going to go and watch this movie. I don't think there's going to be any need, because I go to a movie, to make a review. There's going to be so much content on this movie, I believe. And I believe this movie is going to bomb. These budgets, man, for one thing, are completely out of control. I believe the only way that this movie could even break even, this thing's going to have like $100 million budget, which is going to be impossible, because of all of the special effects and everything. It's a sci-fi movie. This thing's going to bomb, and it's going to have a woke agenda attached to it. She already told you that. The woke agenda is not going anywhere. It's going to remain right there. And Charmin Obey-Chinoy is going to be at the helm. Kathleen Kennedy, nothing changing, man. Bob Iger said he wanted to stop with the messaging. Hey, the messaging still going to be there. Nothing is changing. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Matrixx and Roadshow fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.